Adam Busby enjoys beach day with family. OutDaughtered fans confused over quarantine. Adam Busby shared photos of the Quints at the beach yesterday, leaving some followers wanting to know what happened to quarantine, but there was a perfectly good excuse for their day out. Several gorgeous photos were shared by the OutDaughtered dad, showing all of the fun the Busby family was having while at the beach. After weeks of being quarantined, it seems it was time to let the 6 Busby girls out to play for a while. Throughout the quarantine put in place due to the coronavirus pandemic, Adam Busby has been keeping followers updated on what the family has been up to. From video chatting with grandparents to riding their bikes down the street, the OutDaughtered dad has been sharing it all. This past weekend, the Busbys took on the beach. Adam shared a few photos of the girls in their element, prompting questions about what happened to their quarantine. While he didn't respond, the family was at the beach because things in Texas have begun opening back up and the beaches are currently open. Spending time at the beach over the weekend was something Adam Busby and his family evidently enjoyed, and it appears from the photos of the girls that they weren't on beaches packed with people. When will OutDaughtered return? As the Busby family enjoys their lives, followers have been left waiting for news about a new season of OutDaughtered and when it will be released. The family are returning to TV, and hopefully it will be sooner rather than later. Typically, OutDaughtered returns in late spring or early summer. It is believed that the show may return sometime in May, especially with 7 Little Johnstons and Little People, Big World winding down. The Busby Quints celebrated their birthdays last month, which means they are one step closer to kindergarten in the fall. Riley has already been in kindergarten, but with the way the school year ended, what the fall will bring remains to be seen. Do the Busbys get paid for OutDaughtered? Family life is hard enough with 6 kids running around, without adding cameras into the mix. And yet, that's the exact premise of the hit reality show OutDaughtered, which sees insanely busy parents Adam and Danielle Busby struggling to keep track of their 6 adorable little girls. Oldest daughter Blake Louise, along with the first set of all-girl quintuplets ever born in the U.S. Olivia Marie, Ava Lane, Hazel Grace, Parker Kate, and Riley Page. The masses are more than happy to tune in to TLC each week to get their Busby fix, but do Adam and Danielle actually get paid to allow viewers a behind-the-scenes look at their chaotic lives? Though the Busbys do have additional sources of income, nobody would begrudge these particular parents a little extra money. And if certain sources are to be believed, OutDaughtered is a cash cow for the Busby family. According to In Touch Weekly, who spoke to reality producer Terrence Michael in 2017, families on similar shows stand to earn around 10% of their shows. Michael estimated at the time that TLC likely budgeted around $250,000 to $400,000 per episode of OutDaughtered, which means the Busbys could be pulling in around $25,000 to $40,000 per episode. Considering that as of 2019 they've done 52 shows over 5 seasons, they're looking at a total payout between $1.3 million and $2 million. It's hard to imagine, though, that TLC wouldn't have upped the budget for this. Obvious ratings winner, meaning the Busbys could be bringing in even more than that for each episode. While a cool couple million sounds like a lot of money for allowing a few cameras to follow you around, it does come with its own set of challenges. Danielle Busby told Style Blueprint, "The biggest challenge is on 2 sides. On the personal side, the logistics of doing anything. The other is this life of people watching you. It is the security and the safety of our lives and the girls. We choose to share God's story, but it's still a scary world, and we can only protect so much of our home. But we do go outside the house. It's just being in the public eye is a little bit scary." As for their normal jobs, it's hard to say how much they earn, but they've got plenty of irons in the fire. We know that Adam previously worked as a key account manager at a safety equipment company, pulling in around $80,000 per year via Good Housekeeping. But as of September 2018, he went into business for himself under Adam Busby Media, and by the end of 2019 season, Adam had accepted an offer to become a partner in a wellness company with which he had previously worked. While Danielle's LinkedIn does show her working as a project coordinator team lead, as of 2019, she does not actually hold a traditional full-time job. After all, who can remember to update their LinkedIn status when they've got 6 kids? Speaking to People in 2016, Danielle explained that managing their finances wasn't easy. "It's been a big drop because I used to work full-time and we had two incomes coming in," she said. "We had to make the call when I priority, and it took me away from my job." Danielle does, however, work as an independent beauty consultant and co-owns Cody Fitness, a fitness apparel shop that she founded with her sisters, twins Ashley and Crystal. As if all that wasn't enough, the super busy Busby couple also run their own Amazon shop. It's a Buzz World, which features Adam and Danielle's recommendations for camera gear, kids' books, and all the things you'll need to feed 6 little ones. Topics they are clearly experts on. Their online clothing store, Buzz World, features apparel, hair bows, and speaking to Country Living, the mother of 6 noted, "The most difficult part of having a large family is just the logistics of doing anything and everything. It takes some thought to do everything from cooking dinner to getting out of the house." A profound understatement, if ever there was one. Growing up fast. See OutDaughtered, Quints, Riley, Ava, Olivia, Parker, and Hazel's cutest photos. 5 times the fun. The littlest stars on TLC's hit show OutDaughtered can make any activity look freaking adorable. Whether they're hitting up Disneyland or putting on makeup, Quintuplets Riley Page, Ava Lane, Olivia Marie, Parker Kate, and Hazel Grace sure know how to please Adam and Danielle. Busby's combined 3 million Instagram. To say life is hectic for Adam and Danielle Busby is an understatement. The stars of TLC's hit show OutDaughtered certainly have their hands full chasing around toddler Quints, as well as their 6-year-old daughter, Blake. The parents of 6 also run a business called Rush Cycle and have been working through Adam's postpartum depression. To top it all off, the Texas natives have twins within their quintuplet brood, and Adam admitted that he sometimes gets them confused. In a recent blog post titled, "Dad Fail at Telling Twins Apart," the 35-year-old put together a video and asked the 5 girls, "Do you know that some people can't tell y'all apart?" Fans often get Olivia and Ava the twins mixed up, so he explained to people how they can tell. He added, "Olivia's face is a little more narrow than Ava's, and Ava's face, Ava's the big one. I'm sorry, Ava, I don't want to give you a complex." He continued, "But Ava's our big girl, and so her cheeks are a little fuller and her head's a little rounder, and she doesn't like being talked about, huh?" He laughed as she looked away from the camera before giggling herself. He also said that Olivia's hair is a little curlier and she has birthmarks on her head, which he said is the easiest way to tell them apart. Yet some fans are still confused as to how the two ended up with twins within their set of 5. During last night's new episode, Adam bluntly responded to someone on Twitter, "Because one of the eggs split." Well, that certainly clears it up. The twins, as well as their other 3 sisters, were born on April 8, 2015, which means they're in the middle of their terrible 2s. Poor Adam and Danielle. We can't wait to see what other adventures the girls get into on the show. In the meantime, we're going to memorize what Adam said about how to tell them apart because TBH, we're still confused. America's favorite all-girl quintuplets return in TLC's OutDaughtered. Los Angeles, California. The Busby family is back and returns to TLC with an all-new season of OutDaughtered on Tuesday, July 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time / Pacific Time. Adam, Danielle, older sister Blake, and all-girl quintuplets Olivia, Hazel, Riley, Parker, and Ava will be sharing more of their heartwarming family moments this summer. From camping in the wild to striking poses on the catwalk, mechanical bull rides to a yes day while mom is away, life with the Busby family is full of sweet chaos and big adventures. The Busbys nourish millions of people with quality, family-friendly content, and in this new chapter, Adam, Danielle, Blake, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, Parker, and Ava are returning to share more of their happy home, said Howard Lee, president of Discovery Networks and TLC. This season promises more height, more spunk, and a whole lot of heart. After celebrating their 8th birthday, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, Parker, and Ava show no signs of slowing down. They are growing fast, losing teeth left and right, and dialing up their own unique and spirited personalities. At their first dance recital, Parker shines while Ava struggles with stage fright. Hazel's eye condition, nystagmus, finally seems to be under control, yet she has a tough time learning to ride her new bike, and Adam and Danielle can't determine whether eyesight or self-confidence is the issue. Rowdy Riley pioneers her own path with interests in athletics and monster trucks, and Olivia suddenly gets cold feet on the eve of the long-awaited daddy-daughter-daughter-daughter-daughter-daughter dance. Now in middle school, big sister Blake has blossomed into a confident 12-year-old who wants to throw a friendsgiving party by herself. Danielle supports her and tries to let her handle the event on her own. Meanwhile, Danielle's attention is also focused on a new brick-and-mortar storefront she opened for their family business, Grayson B Boutique. But giving up control of the household duties to Adam may be easier said than done, and the couple struggles to get on the same page. Follow TLC on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube for the latest on all things OUTDUGHTRED. Join the conversation using OutDaughtered. OutDaughtered is produced for TLC by Bright Spot Content, an all-3 Media America company, in association with the Boardwalk Entertainment Group. Offering remarkable real-life stories without judgment, TLC shares everyday heart, humor, hope, and human connection with programming genres that include fascinating families, heartwarming transformations, and life's milestone moments. TLC is a global brand available in more than 75 million homes in the U.S. and 270 million households around the world. Fans can find exclusive original video content on TLC.com and also interact with other TLC enthusiasts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. TLC is owned by Warner Bros. Discovery, a leading global media and entertainment company available in more than 220 countries and territories and 50 languages, whose portfolio also includes Discovery Channel, Discovery Plus, CNN, DC, Eurosport, HBO, Max, Food Network, OWN, Investigation Discovery, HGTV, Magnolia Network, TNT, TBS, True TV, Travel Channel, Motor Trend, Animal Planet, Science Channel, Warner Bros. Pictures, New Line Cinema, Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Turner Classic Movies, and others. For more information on TLC shows, please visit OutDaughtered. Stars Adam and Danielle Busby celebrate Quints' golden birthday. The Fab Five are 8. They're all grown up. OutDaughtered stars Adam Busby and Danielle Busby celebrated the 8th birthday of their quintuplets Ava, Riley, Olivia, Parker, and Hazel with a golden celebration. The Fab Five are 8. The proud father, 40, shared via Instagram of the bright pink and golden-themed event on Saturday, April 8th. Daddy loves you so much. The TLC personality took his followers inside the gorgeous event, decorated with a lively balloon arch and pink circus tent, as the family celebrated the major milestone. Each of the girls was also treated to their own personal, customized birthday cake. My 5 little miracles on their golden birthday. A big, OL happy 8 years celebrating their life with us, Adam wrote in another post shared that day. Our hearts are so full seeing how many friends and family came to celebrate with us. In the comment section, followers were quick to send their well wishes, adding their shock at how much the girls have matured since their first debut on TV screens. I still can't believe they are 8. Gosh, I still can remember watching their birth episode, one fan wrote under the photo. Meanwhile, former TLC personality Audrey Roloff also added her astonishment, writing, 8 wow. OutDaughtered fans have watched the Busby girls grow up since their show premiered on TLC in 2016. Apart from their quintuplets, Adam and Danielle share their eldest daughter, Blake, who became a first-time older sister with the arrival of her younger sisters in April 2015. Over the years, Danielle had been very open about her struggles to conceive and how she was able to overcome the odds by not giving up faith. In 2006, Adam and Danielle were eager to start their family after tying the knot, although it didn't come as easily as they hoped. The Louisiana native shared in a blog post that she tried to get pregnant for 6 months before looking into her options. She then turned to intrauterine insemination IUI, and on their 6th round, the couple was over the moon to discover she was expecting baby number 1. After some time, the reality TV couple was ready to try their luck again, and she started taking a prescription called Femra. However, to their surprise, They were stunned when doctors confirmed that she was pregnant with quintuplets. Danielle Busby faces the possibility of heart surgery in OutDaughtered Super Teas. I'm scared. As a family of 8, quarantine was bound to take a toll on the Busbys. In People's exclusive first look at the upcoming new episodes of TLC's OutDaughtered, parents Adam and Danielle Busby struggle to keep their 6 children entertained while hunkering down at home amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The girls have been cooped up in the house for way too long, says Adam, 38. They're going stir-crazy, adds Danielle, 37. It has us all on edge. As lockdown restrictions begins to lift, the family, which includes quintuplets Ava, Olivia, Parker, Hazel, and Riley, 5, and their big sister Blake, 9, emerges to a new normal full of adventures, including a crash course in riding bikes, an RV trip to the wilderness, and the Quints starting kindergarten. But the family is also confronted with new obstacles after they begin noticing another issue with Hazel's eyes. There are just so many unknowns, and that is the scary part, says Adam. And Danielle is also dealing with a medical setback of her own as she faces a mysterious and painful health issue that has been haunting her for years. Everything just hurts, and it's getting worse, she says. I don't know what's wrong, but I can tell you that something's not right. I just want an answer. As Danielle begins visiting several doctors, her search for answers appears to be leading her down a scary path, and one doctor tells her not to rule out heart surgery. Yeah, it makes me scared. I'm a freaking mom of 6, for God's sake, she says. If I have to have surgery? What does it mean if you have to have heart surgery at freaking 36 years old? That's like as bad as it can get. Did Adam and Danielle Busby use fertility drugs to conceive? Find out how the OutDaughtered stars grew their family. After struggling to conceive naturally, Adam and Danielle Busby are now counting their 6 blessings. The Texas couple and their children, 6-year-old Blake and 2-year-old quintuplet girls Ava, Olivia, Riley, Parker, and Hazel, document the shenanigans that go down in a house full of nearly all women on their hit TLC show OutDaughtered. The two met at work when she was 19 and he was 20. In an interview with Style Blueprint, Danielle described the day she and her now hubby met. She said, Adam and I met at Target. We both worked at Target in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and just kind of hit it off from working side by side, and we fell in love. I like to tell everyone our carts collided in aisle 5. So sweet. Yet fans of the show have recently been wondering if it's possible to have that many children at once without the use of fertility treatments, or if Danielle had been struggling to conceive. As it turns out, it was the latter. Although multiple pregnancies are possible without the use of drugs, Danielle openly admitted on her blog that she didn't ovulate regularly. She also revealed that Adam's testosterone, sperm count, and motility were low, so the doctor actually prescribed them the same medication, Clomid. This would help Adam increase his sperm count and help Danielle produce eggs and ovulate regularly. She said, "What an adventure for Adam. LOL, still makes me laugh at the multiple appointments he had and the experiences he went through. Nothing like your urologist being at Baylor and having multiple students in the room every appointment." All jokes aside, however, it wasn't an easy journey for the Busby family. Danielle continued, "We went through 5 cycles, 5 months, with me being on Clomid and doing IUI, and no success. I was also creating and ovulating 3-4 eggs each cycle, so you would have thought one egg would have made a match. My doctor did warn us it usually takes 3 cycles to receive a positive. Unfortunately, with no success, their doctor suggested in vitro fertilization, but at that point, the process had gotten too stressful, time-consuming, and expensive, so they decided to stop trying. A few weeks later, Danielle expressed to Adam that she wanted to give another try, so she switched to the drug Femra instead. This time it worked. Blake was conceived, and the couple couldn't have been happier. They knew, however, that they wanted to expand their family, which would lead to another uphill battle. This time around, Adam was able to go off Clomid, while Danielle continued with Femra, since that worked for her before. The dosage remained the same. The IUI procedure went smoothly, and this time, her blood work revealed that her HCG level were 580, which meant she was pregnant. After talking to friends of hers, they suggested that she may be carrying twins because of how high that number was. Suddenly, That number skyrocketed to 3,200, and every time they went in for an ultrasound, more babies seemed to have been found. She said, "We were told by the doctor to come back in 2 weeks for another ultrasound, and to prepare ourselves for what could possibly happen, we may not see this many babies next time. We go back, and what do you know? God had more in store for us. We immediately saw 2 babies in one sack, and that was not their last time." Danielle gave birth to 5 healthy baby girls on April 8, 2015, and they're a true inspiration to other couples struggling to conceive. OutDaughtered's Danielle Busby in sneak peek. "It sucks that one quintuplet still isn't walking. Taught me how to walk this way." Danielle and Adam Busby take their brood to a nursery school on OutDaughtered's Tuesday, December 13th, episode, as seen in Us Weekly's exclusive sneak peek. The TLC unscripted series preview clip shows the parents of 6, including the nation's only all-female quintuplets, helping their little ones to exercise and get more interaction with other people at the activity center. "They just really need to be out of the house more activity, just more social time, so we're putting them in a nursery school twice a week," Danielle explains. This includes paying special attention to Hazel, who has recently recovered from her eye surgery and is the only one of the 20-month-old Quints who hasn't started walking yet. She's looking straight, but maybe because of her condition of nystagmus, which is causing her eyes to flutter, so they move back and forth. She's still the only one who isn't walking yet, and it sucks, Danielle tells the camera. "I know they all kind of develop and grow at their own pace, but I don't want her to be left behind or not be able to hang with her sisters. It's fun seeing Hazel climb on things and climb up things, because it's extra help that she needs to develop and grow a lot quicker," the mom continues. Adam adds, "Just to see her actually taking steps, I mean, we know it's progress. It just still stinks seeing all the other ones running around and her still stuck behind a little bit."